Dudes and Foxy Dudettes. As you can see, we are not in the bunker. I'll explain why in a little bit, but I figured we would have a nice discussion about fragrance today, being as I have just received the Creed Men's Inspirational Set. I believe that's what it's called. Men's Inspiration Sample Set. I got some mixed feelings on it, and we're gonna talk about it today, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are interested in fragrance, this is the place to be, and I would invite you to drop a like on this video because it really helps us out, and subscribe as well. But without further ado, we're gonna hop into this Creed Men's Inspiration Set, and I got some thoughts on it, so let's talk about it, like I said. So first and foremost, I apologize if you can hear the fan running in this room. I'm in a hotel room right now. I don't know how to turn the damn thing off. I tried. There's like a switch on the wall. It's not actually on the air conditioner, but you know, you should be able to hear me just fine. I got called away for work, and you know, I got to make a video, so best of both worlds, right? So this Creed set, I purchased with my own money. They did not send this to me, and I have to be honest, I am a little happy that they made it and a little disappointed in it at the same time. For those that don't know, Creed is a niche brand of fragrances. They have several different fragrances. Their most popular one you've probably heard of if you're a fragrance fan is Creed Aventus. That usually goes for like $450 for a bottle, and that's pretty much the same for all of their fragrances. We're just talking like a normal size, like a 3.7 ounce or fluid ounce bottle is usually like $450. That being said, you know, there's a lot of dupes, clones out there on the market if that's what you want. But they did release this set with some of their most popular fragrances. In this set, you get samples of Creed Aventus, Green Irish Tweed, Original Vetiver, Silver Mountain Water, and Millesime Imperial. Now the packaging looks good, I'll give you that. You know, it's the typical trademark Creed logo, white, gold lettering, looks good. But here's my issue with it, and I did know this going in, so as I drop it and make a mess, open up the box, you're getting 5 sample sizes. Now, samples are cool. I'm happy for them. I like samples because you get to try a fragrance before you splurge the money, because let's face it, Aventus is probably the most hyped fragrance around, but you know, not everybody's gonna like it, and you know, you don't want to spend $450 in a bottle and find out that you don't like it. So samples are great, but this set, and there's 5 samples in here, cost me $70. That's a lot. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the samples using these napkins that I just happened to tear up because I'm not prepared and don't have like normal testing strips, so don't come at me. But first one we're going to try is Original Vetiver. All right, let's see here. This smells good. I like this one a lot, to be honest. I'm getting a little bit of orange out of there. It seems very masculine, very smooth. I like this a lot. Let's take a look and see what the notes break down as. So according to Terenti, this is a unisex fragrance. And I should note that a lot of niche houses, they are unisex fragrances. So when you spend that much money, it's good for both male and female, which is kind of good. If you have a partner that's into fragrances, I know my brother from another mother, Yaya, him and his wife, they're big fragrance heads. They will buy very expensive fragrances and niche fragrances, and they'll share them. So it's a good thing. The note breakdown goes as follows. Top notes are bergamot, ginger, and mandarin orange. Told you there was orange in there. And the middle notes are Haitian vetiver, sandalwood, and iris. The base notes are musk and ambergris. Ambergris? I'm not exactly sure what that is. As you guys know, fragrance houses will come up with some weird notes that not a lot of people know what they are, but this is very good. I like it. I could definitely rock with this. All right, next one we're gonna try is Silver Mountain Water. I've heard a lot about this one, a lot of good things. Can't wait to try it. Let's see here. Okay. First things first, I'm getting a little bit of a floral action. Not really my cup of tea, but it's not bad either. It smells a little more perfumey to me. It's definitely a lighter, fresher fragrance. I'm almost going to bet that they're going to say that this is unisex as well. I'm pretty sure that most of these are going to be, with the exception of Aventus. So let's check out the notes on this one. Okay, so I was right. It's another unisex fragrance. Not bad, but let's see what the notes are. The notes breakdown are bergamot, mandarin orange. The middle notes are green tea and black currant. Base notes are musk, sandalwood, petitgrain, and galbanium. I assume that's a flower. Not a bad fragrance. I mean, it's just not my cup of tea. I've smelled things that I would wear faster. I like original Vetiver a lot better than this so far. So the next one we're going to talk about is Millesime Imperial. Now, recently I did a video for Pete and Pedro's Icon, which is inspired heavily by this fragrance. So I'm very interested how this is going to turn out. And later on in another video, we're going to do like a comparison between the two. But for right now, let's see how this smells. I really do like Icon. It's one of my go-tos right now for the summer. And I'm curious to see its inspiration. So let's... All right. Ooh. Now, I like this. I'm getting a very heavy marine note, which is what I also got from Icon as well. It makes sense, right? So that when I smell this, it makes me think of like a summer day at the lake or on a dock or something, getting ready to be on a boat. It's a little salty, but it's sweet, a little floral. It's kind of like what you think of a nice summer day would smell like. Very nice, not too heavy, a very light, fresh fragrance. I can see this going unisex, but let's see what the note breakdown says. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We got another unisex fragrance in Millesime Imperial. And the note breakdown is sea salt. Like I told you, it smelled salty to me. Fruity notes. Those I did not get. Usually when a fragrance company notes like fruity notes, it's not citrus. You know, because if it's citrus, they're going to say it's citrus. So I'm wondering what fruity notes they're going for here. But middle notes are Sicilian lemon. See what I mean? Bergamot, iris, and mandarin orange. I really get a lot of that iris in this fragrance, and it does smell good. even though it's those, well, at least the iris is floral, it's still manly. Like I could still see a guy pulling this off. Base notes are C notes. So, like I said, it made me think of like, you know, a day in the water. Musk and woody notes. I always love it when, you know, they're like base notes are C notes, musk, and woody notes. Tell me what the woody notes are. But a great fragrance, great for the summer. Next, we're going to talk about Green Irish Tweed. Now, Green Irish Tweed, Pete and Pedro also had their own version of this fragrance in King. If you guys remember, we talked about King a little bit. It's been discontinued in the last year or so. So I really liked King. So I really want to test out this, and I can't wait. Let's see what inspired the King. Ooh. Now, this is very masculine right out of the get-go. I can smell its namesake, right? Green. It smells like a green fragrance to me. I do not think this one is going to be unisex. I think this is going to be strictly masculine. But I dare I say I smell some pine in here. It's a little bit dry, but it works. Wow, this smells good. It's very unique. It's very different. But let's see what the note breakdown is. Okay, so I was right on it being a cologne for men, masculine, not unisex. What I was wrong about was there's no pine in there. I don't know. I guess I just pulled that out of my ass. I don't know, but it smelled like pine to me. But I was right in that it is a green fragrance. But again, let's talk about these notes, right? So top notes are lemon, verbena, and iris. Middle note is violet leaf. Interesting, it's just one middle note that they have listed here. Base notes are ambergris. I think I said that earlier in a different fragrance. And sandalwood. So it's very unique. I like it. Like right away I got, this is very masculine. And on this napkin that I've torn up here, you know, it's projecting like a mofo. So if you like a masculine scent, this is it. Like this is what you want to go. This is what you want to grab. I think it works really well. So definitely pick that up. I'm going to be giving a ranking here at the end of this video on all of these, but we've got one more to go, and it's probably the most popular Creed fragrance out there. Okay, folks, the main event, Creed Aventus. Let's see. Now, this isn't going to be my first impression on Creed Aventus. I'll be honest with you. The other four I had never smelled before, but I do own a little bit of Creed Aventus. I don't have a full-size bottle. I wish I did. It's kind of like that one fragrance that like every cologne guy should have, only if you like it, and you know, and can afford it. Don't go into debt for cologne, but it feels like that's the way. Like every guy should have a bottle of Creed Aventus if you're a cologne guy. But I have a little bit. I've worn it before, so this isn't really my first impressions on it. Interestingly enough, Pete and Pedro does have their version of Aventus, which is called Rebel. There was a video that we did on it. It does smell very, very similar to it. If you guys really want that scent of Aventus, that's the bottle to get. It's under 50 bucks. There'll be a link down in the description for Pete and Pedro, and you'll be able to find all the fragrances there that they still have in stock. And there are a ton of Aventus clones out there. So you've got plenty of options. But Spring, Aventus. This does smell really good. It's sweet, definitely masculine. I know for sure that this is a masculine fragrance. It's definitely not unisex. It just smells masculine and fresh. I'm sure there's I do know there's pineapple in there. I'm sure there's some other fruits. It's just, Aventus kind of has taken the cologne world, the fragrance world, by storm for a reason, right? Like, it smells good. You get good reactions from it. It's expensive, but it's definitely worth it. There's nothing really like other than the colognes that came out after it. Aside from those, there's just wasn't anything like it beforehand. And it just smells good. It's fresh, it's light, you know, but very masculine. So, enough of me fawning over Aventus. Let's take a look at the note breakdown. Okay, and like I said, it is definitely masculine. It's not unisex. The top notes are bergamot, blackcurrant, apple, lemon, and pink pepper. Apple was a very popular note there for a little bit. If you guys remember, like, the original version of Versace Eros, that had a green apple. Like, apple was a popular note there for a little bit. Middle notes are pineapple, patchouli, and Moroccan jasmine. You get a little bit of that floral note. It works. Base notes are birch, musk, oak moss, and ambroxan, and cedar wood. It's one of the most recognizable fragrances, right? For a reason. All those notes work together. Stuff that you don't think that would really go together just kind of work its magic, and it's Aventus. Alright guys, now I'm going to tell you what I think and rank them. Slight change of plans, guys. I realized the video was going to be just a little bit long, so I'm going to split it up into 2 parts. Next week, we will do the ranking of the different fragrances. So, you guys are going to get a part 2 to this video, so come back next week. But in the meantime, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the social media things. Help me fight the YouTube algorithm. Ring the bell. Be sure to check out thewellroundeddude.com. It's really the hub of everything we do here. You can find the 5 most recent episodes of our podcast. You can find links to our Amazon store, which I've curated some cool stuff that I think you guys would appreciate, and our own merch page, and you can use the code DUDE15 to save some stuff. So once again, next week, same bat time, same bat channel, we're going to do the rankings. So we will see you next week, guys. Take care. Peace.